Technology helps and saves. Have you ever found yourself in a restaurant at one point in time, finding yourself looking down at your phone, and then you look up and you realize everybody else is on their phones looking down at their screen, and without you realizing, you continue on doing what you're doing? Well, it's not a bad thing. It just means that you have come to a point to where your hands want to continuously be moving, or that you have something that you've been reminded to do, or something of that nature. Um, Technology helps and saves. It helps by creating more openings to be creative. In fact, people can now make better videos and make different kind of art features uh, just by using their computers. And people can express themselves while they're playing their games online and streaming, or they can express themselves by creating works of art that can be printed out just right at your home or at their home, and then become murals. Uh, so a lot of people will argue that that's not really art, but it is. It's art is technology helps you be able to uh, be creative in that sense of way, so that you can express yourself, and that's what art is. And technology helps the creativity in younger generations and older generations to, I guess you could say, develop even more, or uh, find new ways of creating new things. But some people do argue that we are too dependent on it. And I would disagree strongly, as if we were dependent on it, we would need it in our daily lives constantly. And that we would, how do you say, keep, we couldn't live without it. But I'm telling you, technology helps and saves. You can live without it. You could throw it away. It breaks, and then you need to go get a new one. But when it breaks, and that time frame between when it breaks and you get a new one, or getting it repaired, it shows that you're not dependent on it. That you just gotten used to using it, and you don't die from not having it. Um, Technology has us in a way of saving lives as well. It's doctors use it every day, from getting prescriptions out to people that need their prescriptions, or keeping people alive, say with with EKGs, or with the paddles that can shock people back to life. Uh, should they be having a heart attack and the heart stops, or something in that manner. They also use the machines to figure out how the heart beats. I mean, that's all technology. And lets them know and understand when people are starting to fade away, or something like that. And they don't depend on it, but it just makes their life easier. They could have someone holding their wrist, taking their pulse every second that they're doing their surgery, but it just helps them so that they can help focus on what they need to focus on. And technology also keeps us connected. Technology helps us and saves us by, say, when we need to use a phone, to someone's breaking in our house, or we've broken down somewhere. We can get help from the cops to come and help us, rescue us if we need it, or a tow truck to come save us. It can even keep us in contact with people around the world. Say if I have family, I don't know, in Fallujah, or friends that are in Kuwait, uh, you can keep in contact and see how they're doing and know what they're going through. And technology doesn't hinder us; it helps us in a sense. And now the purpose of my topic is that a lot of people would argue that it's we're too dependent on it. Well, it's not that we're too dependent on it. It's just that with more technology, the more use it's going to get. And we use it. Well, what's the point of having it if you're not going to use it? And so I'm trying to get my point across is that technology helps and saves. So if you have that, you can argue the fact that we are too dependent on it, but it helps us more than we need. And if you're needing it to live, then yeah, you're dependent on it because it's probably keeping your heart pumping. Helps you breathe. Older people breathe when they can't breathe, when they're walking around, and yeah, that's when they're dependent on it. But that helps them be around a little bit longer so that they can see their grandkids, their great grandkids, their friends, and everybody around them continue to grow and live their lives. And it helps them get out instead of being locked up in a house or in a hospital or in hospice care or some point like that. Uh, but I mean, have you ever uh, wanted someone to come be there, but they couldn't be there because their breathing machine wasn't able to leave the house? That helps them get there, and with more technology, that helps people live longer and get to where they need to be. So, uh, my point is, technology helps and saves. So, if you, I, I encourage you to look past the fact that we're too dependent on it, and see that we're just developing new technology, and that there's just more use for it. And the easier it makes our lives, the more things we can do or be creative or can even save lives. Uh, well, thank you for your time, and that's my